Scorpio, what's up? Welcome back. The first card that popped out, it's someone else in your hidden truth message. It says someone in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. So don't get it confused, because you might be connecting with someone new with date night out here, and we're going to get some more cards out here, but it could be that someone is trying to get in the middle of a new connection you're making, okay? Someone in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. And this feels like a new energy, new love coming through for you. Get ready to be wined and dined. There's someone liking you. I mean, Scorpio, let's just keep it real. When is someone not liking you, Scorpio? Okay. We know that. We got that. But it feels like it's someone who's feeling you, but you're possibly already feeling them too. Also feeling them too, and someone might be getting in the way of that in some interesting way. So be aware of that if that has not come up yet. Just, keep your eyes open, keep your eyes peeled. Fire sign beneath the deck, it says Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now another card that's beneath this card is addiction, and it says challenges with unhealthy habits and financial struggles. So we're going to see what this is all about, but this is more like, if you really like this person and you're into this person and you have a suspicion about them, it could be that there is more to the story. It might not be that this person is completely heinous and horrible and diabolical. It could be that somebody really is just trying to get in between what you and this new person is connecting on and with. But let's see here. I'm going to get some hidden truth out here before we go any further. Now, Scorpio, if you know that you are in a loving, happy, harmonious relationship and everything is just amazing, friend, keep scrolling, because I don't want to plant a seed of doubt in your mind. Like, we need you in that healthy, loving relationship to work out. Okay, so I don't even want to get in the way of that. Maybe I'll see you in another reading. But for those of you where you're dating again, you're trying to figure out what's going on, maybe you're working through something tough, this could be the reading for you, all right? And also, if anyone is DMing you, messaging you, pretending to be me or any other tarot reader out there, be careful, friend. I would encourage you to report and block them. God, angel, spirit guides for my lovely Scorpio, the person who is on their mind and their heart right now. What is their truth? What is their truth right now? What's really going on? What do you want Scorpio to know? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. The person on Scorpio's mind and heart. Okay, they like you, honey. Okay, they said, I want to be more than friends. Now, this is an interesting one. I think I'm gonna pull a card on this one. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I'm gonna get a card on that. Then beneath the deck, for those of you where you're separated from someone, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. I feel like I'm picking up a vibe from someone new that you're talking to. I want to be more than friends. And then I also feel like there's someone probably from the past, a residual one. If you're not dating anyone new and the person that's on your mind and your heart is a person from the past, it says, it was my fault, but I blame you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Oftentimes in love readings like this, the hidden truth, when people walk out of people's lives or they're not completely accountable, a lot of ego, rejection, abandonment issues, oftentimes that is what is at the root. Well, let's get some more out here. God, angel, spirit guys, tell us about the person that is on Scorpio's mind and heart right now. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Who is this person who is on Scorpio's mind and heart right now? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. I'm getting Leo. Okay. The sun out here. Then I also have the 9 of Cups out here. It popped out in reverse. And I also have the 8 of Cups popping out in reverse. Okay. So that's Pisces energy, Leo energy. So far we got a lot of fire. We got all of the fire out here represented, especially with that oracle message here. And then we have more Pisces out here, which is very fascinating. Okay, so it just kind of feels like there is something being revealed. There's wonderful energy here, but there's some unfulfillment and maybe some spinning the block. Now, this is fascinating because for some of you, it could be that maybe you recently connected with someone, or you're thinking about dating someone from the past. They're wanting to come back around again and date you because they're having a really hard time understanding their sense of fulfillment, okay? They're seeking their joy. They're seeking freedom. There's something about you, Scorpio, that gives them a sense of freedom, joy, lightness. And so it just feels like what they're really wanting is to have that. But deep down with who they are, what they're working through, is that they're having a hard time settling into something. They have an issue with the grass is greener kind of thing, you know, especially with the Eight of Cups being in reverse. It's like they'll get with someone and then they'll be like, I'm not feeling this, and then try to go after their Nine of Cups, right? Because the next thing after the Eight of Cups is the Nine. They'll try to go after their Nine of Cups and realize that, well, I thought it was going to be green over here, water and oasis. It's not. So let me try Scorpio again. And it kind of feels like that's their energy right now. So there's a caution, especially for those of you who have been in a cycle with someone in the past who tends to do that. You want to be careful with that, because it kind of feels like they have a hard time making their mind up and being committed to someone. But I'm going to get some advice out here for you, Scorpio, and we are going to wrap up. Guide, angel, spirit guides for my lovely Scorpio. What is the advice? What is the advice? Also, too, if you have someone in the past, wow. Thank you, guide, angel, spirit guides. For those of you where you have someone from the past that, you know, tends to come back, you come in and out of each other's lives. This person might have, on paper, everything working out, the family, the children, all of the stuff working out. But you do think of, they do think about you. They do miss you. They're likely not as happy as they are showing up to be. You know, they show up as the sun. But deep down, they wonder about you, right? That kind of feels like someone that might be in your past for sure. If you, whoever's on your mind and your heart, if you have someone in your mind and your heart from the past and you recently connected with them, they're connecting with you, telling you that life is good, but they have doubt. You know, they do wonder if they made the right decision. They do think about those things. My ear is ringing. Thank you, guide, angel, spirit guides. All right, what else? Advice for Scorpio. Advice for Scorpio. It's still ringing. Thank you, guide, angel, spirit guides. For Scorpio, what is the advice? What do you want Scorpio to consider, to know, to be mindful of? Okay, all right. Justice, truth. Okay, you have justice out here. You have truth out here. You have the Seven of Cups out here. There's something about your love life. There's something about your love life that you have to accept for yourself. Okay. We'll start with this right here. When it comes to the Seven of Cups, you already know this. This is all about trusting your heart over your mind. And then you have mind right here, Scorpio. But what this is all about for you is knowing that whatever it is that you want, you can have it, but you have to get clear. Scorpio, if you've been going through some different things in your love life, where maybe what I'm channeling is maybe you doing the Eight of Cups, where you're kind of like, where do I fit in my love life? Who is it? Where am I? If you've been feeling like that, you have to get very clear about what it is that you want. If you don't want someone, accept that for now and just and build your life in that. If you want someone, accept that. If you want children, family, marriage, live with someone, whatever it is that you want, it's time for you to get really clear about it, because the energy, it feels kind of like scattered. And in this energy, Scorpio, we run the risk of attracting nonsense, time wasted, being confused, trusting the wrong people and distrusting the right people. So with this justice being upside down, you know, in the advice, it just feels like it's really time for you to get balanced. And your balance looks like you accepting what it is that you really want and trusting that and having that for yourself. Your manifestation has to be clear. For some of you, Scorpio, you keep attracting like a mixed bag of nails, where it's like, you know, this is not exactly what I manifested. This is just a combination of 3 or 4 exes of mine. You know, that's not what I want. If you're having that experience, Spirit wants you to get clear about which cup you want to focus on right now. Focus on that cup, build it out, build it through, move on to another cup. But you have plenty of options out here. But it's all right at this time to just be very clear and honest with yourself about what is good for you. Lock in on that, have it, and you can have your balance, right? It's going to restore you. It's going to help bring a balanced set of people for you to date, a balanced love life for you. That is what I have for you, my lovely Scorpio. I wish you wellness, and I hope I get to see you next week. Take care. Bye.